Who am I? Who are you? Also, welcome you guys. Sorry, I'm wait, Marianne time. Why is it Marianne time? Am I missing something? It's Marianne time. Oh right, Marianne. Snowbreak. Right. I'm supposed to know your die anime. It's not like it says so in the chat. Rid of that. And we're gonna cancel that. Alright, Cat's off on his own. He's doing something. Of course I'm trolling. What else would I be doing? Also, Cal is right. Now that I'm thinking, it is Marianne time. Because we're finishing up Snowbreak today. Blarg, blargity, blarg. What is that? What does that mean? Dianima, you should like this one. We have peak Loli right here. This is just for you. Like, look at that. Happy for state of play? I don't even know what that is. Don't even know what that is. This is what you meant, Cal. This is... Oh!
It's cold. Allow me to warm it for you. Here you go, darling. Enjoy.
Wow. So we just straight up get Marianne and all three of her Oh, well, have fun with that. I know nothing about Silent Hill. I'm not following that. So we just get all of her logistics officers, including her, like, automatically. That's wild. Is that like the gates of Babylon? Oh, damn, wow. Kingdom Hearts 4. Have not played Never played Kingdom Hearts 4. I think I stopped at 2, actually. I don't even know what's going on in that game anymore. I like how she follows your mouse. Wow, that's actually, I'm not gonna lie, that is low-key insane of them to just, like, straight up give you. Wow. Like, both her and her logistics officer. So I don't even need to do anything. I just equip this. I don't know how good she is, but... like, this is wild. Here we go. All of her logistics officers have been equipped. So we're not gonna do anything with her for a while. Never. Oh, so we don't get her signature weapon then. So I'll have to pull for her weapon. Okay. So, and we were here. We are gonna be finishing this. The Color of Rose. We're at the end. Hey. Akey. My cat's right over here. He's staring at me. Like, come on up. And he's like, no. He's just sitting there. Nike. Come on. Up. Come on. You got this. Come on. Yeah. You did your best. You did your best. Hang on. Daiki. Gotta figure out what he's doing here. Cat likes something. Don't know if it's the mic yet. I don't know if you guys saw it. He tried to jump up and he biffed. Give me a second here. I wish I could actually show you guys what's happening right now. He's like half in his carrier, half not. Oh, there we go. There. Oh. The cat is in the bag. From what you've seen so far, the normal patches free ops have been DPS, but not as strong as the gotcha ops. They use different systems called Octus. The free ops from special patches are always, and that is what I've noticed. So like Mauser was support, Marianne was support. Which one did we get from Mia? I think for Mia we also had support. He literally just got in to get back out. I'm not gonna do anything with him right now. I'm gonna let him stay out there. He can come back in if he wants.
Marion, cover me.
Got it.
Got it. Wow. Heat. Yep, Tess was also support, but she was for Katya, if I'm not mistaken.
It's all right. As long as I can help. I don't regret it, Chief.
I'll meet Chief again.
Behold, my transformation.
Alright, so let's see. With Marianne, I'm assuming we'll use her support skill for the most part.
Leave it to me.
Nope, never mind.
Cease. Blades, fall. Take one, take all.
Ping. Your girl from an. Yep.
Cease.
Trans-phase force. Full moon.
You truly see.
Yeah.
Now here's the question: when do you know to use
The truth.
the ultimate?
Trans-phase.
Seek. Holds no answer.
Trans-phase force. Crescent.
Ooh.
Yeah. Pass me the ammo, darling. Trans-phase core. Wax.
Do you truly see?
Trans-phase.
I really do like how she just kind of slices through space.
Trans-phase.
No answer.
Yeah. Trans-phase core.
Right?
Wane.
Should have said, "Pass me the knives, darling."
If only I'd been this brave that day.
Behold, the
Pass
power
me the
that
ammo, darling.
mortals crave.
Holy shit!
The chill of truth cuts to the bone.
All right, so we gotta do this one.
Trans-phase core.
We cut the hourglass.
Yeah.
Choo, choo, choo.
Slash.
The chill of truth cuts to the bone.
No, this was not how it was meant to end.
Okay, I think this is almost done.
What you see is not the truth.
Trans-phase core. Wane. Trans-phase force. Full moon.
You seek. Holds no answer. Cease.
Trans-phase core. Wane.
Pass me the knives, darling.
Take one. Take all.
Uh-oh.
Just a scratch. Trans-phase core.
So now she's got two. Oh no, that's like a fire apate.
Truly see. Stop me. While you still can.
Trans-phase.
What you seek.
Poor Marianne, she ain't gonna get a whole lot.
I won't disappoint you.
What you see is not the truth. Take one. Take all.
Leave it to me. Just a moment. Slash. Trans-phase core. Wane.
So I'm not exactly sure how Marianne is supposed to be used.
Not the truth.
Drown.
There we go. Maybe.
Holds no
Oh no, this isn't the original. This isn't the new Marianne, is it?
Trans-phase.
Take one. Take
Trans-phase force. Crescent. Leave it to me.
what you see is not the truth.
Ping. Your girl from another era. Don't forget to save.
And that's what I thought. Okay, so here comes the Chadutant.
You still want to save me? Chief,
I'm assuming he's gonna do something.
so gentle.
Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Maybe he's not gonna do something.
Please, keep watching me.
And that's it. That was the boss fight. I will say, while I do like a lot of the story, the boss fights are always a little underwhelming. So she attacks alongside. What? That's actually kind of cool. So now you actually have like two operatives on the field, basically, is what that means, right? The sea surged, waves roiling below as Circe fell from the sky into my arms. Okay, so use her support skill and she attacks alongside your character.
I'm not dead. I didn't lose my mind.
I will be honest, I am excited for that Gyat. I do like me some cake.
All this Titagen. Is it enough?
Her faint murmurs faded with the breeze. Then a soft, otherworldly hum drifted through the air. As that familiar melody rose around us, Circe slowly closed her eyes. A tiny speck of light slipped free from her chest like a lost firefly, drifting.
Circe.
I will be.
Circe.
Trust me, I will be doing her trial soon. No matter how many times we called her name, the girl in my arms didn't respond.
Adjutant, is she?
That really does look like bondage as opposed to an exosuit, but I'm not complaining. She's still breathing. It's more like she's just asleep. This singing. It has to be Sophie. She must have done something to Circe. As we spoke, the second beam tore through the sky and slammed into the seabed. A violent burst of energy rippled outward. The sea, calm only moments ago, rushed back at terrifying speed, bearing the black seafloor and its jagged reefs.
Adjutant, it's an underwater landslide. The second tsunami will hit even harder.
Never seen an underwater landslide. Get Circe somewhere safe, then help evacuate the civilians. Get them to the highest ground you can.
What about you?
Trust me, I'll find. That's Chajutant talk right there. Source, trust me, bro. The worry in their eyes was unmistakable. Neither of them wanted to leave my side. Even so, after a brief hesitation, they chose to follow my orders. Acacia hefted Circe onto her shoulder and sprinted ahead, clearing a route toward the shelters by sheer speed and force. Marianne unfurled her black wings to their full span and swept through the skies above the city, guiding the evacuation from the air. Once they disappeared from view, I turned back toward the horizon, where a wall of water even higher than the last was slowly rising into view. Howling winds drove curtains of spray across the coast. The air felt thick, heavy with a suffocating pressure. It was as if the whole world lay beneath the shadow of that towering wall of water. I'd sworn to them I'd find a way. Standing here now, it felt as if every option had slipped through my fingers. A 20-meter wave was more than enough to swallow the entire city. Even with the Titagen Circe gave me, there was no way I could summon another barrier to hold back such an enormous wave. I'm assuming Fox Mommy is going to show up soon. Mobile floodgates, mass evacuations, catalytic freezing devices. If none of that would work, what else could I do? Hundreds of simulations flashed through my mind in rapid succession, each one diminished as quickly as it appeared. Is there really nothing I can do? I'm assuming, is this going to be Fox Mommy? 20 minutes earlier, Fox Mommy? From the moment the alarm began blaring, the abacus inside Moonlit Retreat hadn't stopped clacking for a single second. At a time like this, that steady, monotonous rhythm offered a shred of comfort. Even so, the merchants outside the beaded curtain were far from calm. Anyone could tell this deal was going to be a catastrophic loss, and their president, of all people, certainly understood that.
Ma'am, we should take the helicopter and leave as soon as possible. This isn't a flood, it's a tsunami! Even if we deploy every gondola and every heat barrel we have, there's no way we can freeze the entire surface of the sea!
Long Yen's voice drifted out from behind the beaded curtain, soft and impossibly calm.
How many gondolas can the chamber deploy?
She can talk as much as she wants. I'll listen. She could spread any gospel and I would be her devoted disciple.
At most, maybe 7,800 units.
7,800. I see.
Cats may be coming back. We'll see. Saiki, what are you doing, kiddo? Are you wet? Or is that me? It's my shirt. Did I spill water somewhere? Alright, so the cat is in the bag. You have now all been blessed by the cat. Let me move this as much as possible so that we can actually get him in view. Up just a bit. There we go. So now me and the cat are here. Murmuring the number under her breath, Long Yen shifted her gaze toward the hologram beside her. It was a live feed streamed back by a drone. The gale and tower waves were closing in fast on the shore, and there stood the adjutant, alone at the very front, refusing to yield, like the Chad he fucking is. With a catastrophe of that scale looming over the city, his figure seemed almost insignificant. Still, she found herself unable to look away. Has she been rizzed already? He wasn't just protecting Lukalon. He was standing guard over the homes of countless people. Their past, their present, their future. Watching the land that had raised and shaped her teeter on the brink of destruction, a knot of grief and anger tightened in Long Yen's chest. She couldn't just stand by and watch. The future of Lukalon had to be defended by the people who call this place home.
I've never had the heart to watch a hero brought low, or a gentle soul turned cold. Even if this ends as a losing venture, it's one I'm willing to see through.
Okay, so she's definitely got the hots for the adjutant. She drew a long breath, and when she spoke again, her voice had turned clear and resolute.
Fit every gondola the chamber owns with heat barrels, set them to unmanned mode, and send them straight to the coast.
Trying to get us both in. Getting us both in here is so hard. Like, you guys don't even know. Nah. That's not gonna work. This might be the best we got. There. You can't see my cat ears, but you can see my cat, and that's the important part.
And not just the gondolas. Ships, barges, rafts. If it can float, put it to use.
Through the gossamer drapes, Longyan could just make out the merchants' faces. Each one nodded with hesitation and worry.
But that's the very foundation of the chamber.
I like her laugh. A soft chuckle escaped her lips, yet a chill swept through the room. The beaded curtains quivered without wind, as an invisible pressure seeped from behind them.
If Lukalon falls, what foundation is there to speak of? Should we survive this calamity, I, Longyan, shall carry the burden of these losses myself. Even at the cost of all I own, I will repay each of you in full.
Ma'am!
Release the boats.
Wow. Release the boats. The order fell like a thunderclap. Out on the sea before that colossal wave, small gondolas began appearing one after another. Then more, and more. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, until they formed a line of defense standing between Lukalon and the oncoming wall of water. At the same time, every drone Cathode Technologies could command took to the air, releasing nanocrystal catalysts across the sea in massive quantities. Silver powder poured down like torrential rain, and at last a fine layer of ice crystals began forming across the surface. But the instant they formed, the oncoming wave shattered them again without mercy. You see, even in the depths of despair, humanity refuses to give up.
And what good is any of that supposed to do?
More than you realize. To give up from the start is to snuff out any chance of survival with our own hands. But because no one gave up, that chance endured, and now I see it. So this is where we're gonna put Sophie in her place.
This system disperses nanocrystal catalysts into the water, while directing excess heat into the heat barrels positioned along the city's perimeter. The barrels are ferried by boat, and once they have absorbed sufficient heat, they are dispatched into the open sea.
Nanocrystal catalyst, heat transfer, heat barrels. What if I followed the same principle, but replaced the nanocrystal catalyst with Titagen? I had barely 40% of my Titagen left, but combined with what Siri had just released, a plan began to form in my mind. So, the adjutants got it covered. As the giant wave loomed overhead, Sophie had to invoke her manifestation power just to carry her voice across the distance to me.
Mr. Adjutant, even now, at the very end, you still refuse to accept that I am right?
Shut up, bitch. Sophie, I'll say this one last time. Humanity is far less fragile than you think. And we will never compromise for happiness built on a lie. Oh, and we actually get, like, legitimate artwork of the Chajitan doing something. In my battle with Rosen, I had learned how to manipulate Tytogen at a microscopic scale. Nanoparticles derived from solid-state Tytogen could serve as the perfect substitute for the original catalyst. Tytogen burst from my body and mingled with the Tytogen lingering in the air, gathering into a rose-tinted mist that drove downward and blanketed the waves. Each Tytogen nanoparticle became a nucleation core. Water molecules surged toward them, clustering, aligning, freezing into place. Next, I need to convert every nanoparticle in the sea from matter to energy. And for storing that heat, there's only one place larger than the ocean. So we're sending it up into space. Can we even do that? Certain atmospheric windows absorbed almost no infrared at all. If I fired the Tytogen through them, the heat would vent straight into space. So we're doing this. I will say I kind of wish this was a little more visually epic, but it's still cool that he can do this stuff. As the nanoparticles shifted into energy state Tytogen, the air above the sea began to ripple and distort with heat. What loomed before us wasn't water anymore. It looked like a giant hand poised to crash down, fueled by a wrath capable of shattering the world. People shut their eyes tight, holding their breath as they braced for the end. Yet even in that absolute despair, their hearts kept beating. Stubbornly, defiantly. In the very next instant, the energy punched through the atmosphere, searing light toward a jagged hole in the heavy storm clouds. The sky itself burned like an oil painting set ablaze. The sea's surface flashed white as ice raced upward, freezing the towering wave in mid-motion and trapping its form in crystal. The cold crawled further and further, leaving Lukalon marooned at the center of a vast expanse of ice. I did it. I slowly lowered my hands. Every bit of Tytogen in my body was drained. If Sophie attacked now, I could only meet her with my own physical strength. But Sophie only stood beside me, stunned, her lips trembling as if she wanted to speak, yet no words came. This is humanity. We turn the impossible into reality. I wish that were true. Lord, how I wish that were true. So take your salvation elsewhere. We don't need it. Sophie fell silent for a moment. The shock in her eyes slowly ebbed away.
I have to admit, you have shown me something truly extraordinary. But all you have done is use your strength to shield them from this one storm. What about the next time? Or when they have to face Juvosis? Still, I reflected on myself just now. I was too impatient and failed to truly convey the beauty of that promised land.
So it sounds to me like she hasn't actually given up.
Would you come with me and see it for yourself? Once you do, you'll understand what humanity truly needs.
She extended a hand toward me, palm up. An unmistakable invitation.
Come with me.
So wait, we're actually going with her? Light began to warp. Sound grew distorted. Even time itself began to waver. Sophie manifested her inner mind. I walked through the darkness for what felt like ages before a faint orange glow finally appeared ahead. Does not look orange to me, but okay. Following that warm light, I soon found myself before a small cafe standing alone in a stretch of untouched snow. The world around it was nothing but white. Snowflakes quietly drifted through the air, settling on the roof, on the windowsills, on the steps leading up to the door. It was clearly winter, and yet the place felt warm and cozy. Soft jazz and the rich aroma of coffee flowed through the glass and wrapped gently around me. I had no memory of ever coming here, but for some reason the sight of it felt familiar. Sophie stood on the steps. Every time a drifting snowflake floated her way, it simply veered aside before touching her. The warm, golden light behind her cast a soft halo around her silhouette.
Over here, Mr. Adjutant.
As I approached, she said nothing more, just motioned for me to look inside the cafe. Oh, okay. Where a familiar person is. A girl with long rose-pink hair sat at a table, both hands cupped around a warm mug of milk tea. So was that light that disappeared from her chest? So, Circe, was that like her soul? Cal, what do you think? Was that her soul that disappeared and went to Sophie? A faint smile played across her face. Her gentle eyes rested on the window, as if waiting for the wooden door to open and set the bell above it chiming once more. Okay, I was right. Never mind, Cal. I figured I was right. So that's why Circe won't wake up. You're holding her here.
That wording feels rather inappropriate, Mr. Adjutant. Circe is my friend. Allowing her to become one of the first residents here is my way of offering her kindness.
Seems awfully egotistical to me. So this is your so-called promised land?
Yes, I'm different from Edda. I care for humanity too deeply to send them to Valhalla, where they would lose everything that makes them human, only to meet their end stripped of dignity. What I've prepared is a sweet dream, tailored to each soul individually. For now, this vision exists only within my inner mind. But with your aid, it could one day become humanity's new haven.
Wonder if the adjutant is gonna give her a counter offer. Because I don't think this is what he wants. As she spoke, her voice carried genuine emotion for once. I couldn't see her eyes from where I stood, but I could imagine the fire resolved burning in her usually placid gaze. You mean, like a Valhalla where everyone keeps their own sense of self? That's impossible. Not even Edda or Ganges possesses the processing power required for something like that.
It is possible. At the Yarus Federal Sanatorium, I made a small yet crucial discovery. By observing patients' brainwaves, I found that even in sleep, consciousness remains
Out of
active,
batteries.
yet the brain bears only a minimal load. So long as we construct a different kind of Valhalla upon this finding, those drawn into the dream by my song can retain their sense of self, without the need for immense computational power.
What's up, Yuri? How are you doing? 45. You know what? It's fine. We're just finishing up Snow Peak. We beat the main boss of this limited edition, and now we're doing the
This
last few
would be humanity's true dream. shaped
the last few
beautifully for
visual
each soul.
novel-esque storytelling chapters. Sophie glanced at Circe, a quiet, satisfied smile touching her lips. We don't have Marianne in a wedding dress yet, but I will get her. You can be sure of
Look
that.
how happy she is. In this dream, she no longer waits in the snow, hoping you'll finally turn back. Here, every feeling she carries is heard, and her love reciprocated. Every painful memory she ever carried simply does not exist.
Is that so? I don't think the adjutant agrees with that cold question was enough to send a faint ripple of doubt across Sophie's calm face.
Isn't it?
Oh, she's not sure anymore. She turned and let her gaze sweep slowly across the cafe, searching, yet finding nothing out of place. And that little world behind the glass remained serene and perfect, exactly as she wished it to be.
It seems you truly cannot see the heart behind what I've tried to do. Then please, leave my inner mind, Mr. Adjutant.
Ooh, I think she's actually angry.
I sincerely hope that when you look back on this day, on the moment you turned away from a new world, you will not come to regret it too deeply.
Yep,
But
she's angry.
by then, even if you wish to turn back, it will likely be far too late.
You're talking about Long Yen, who we don't get yet. I want her though. I want her so bad. She is by far my favorite at this point. Oh, did we really leave? I thought we were gonna do something to help her realize how dumb she's being. Sophie let out a quiet sigh and, with a gentle wave, cast me out of her inner mind. The dizziness began to ebb. My thoughts cleared. The smell of salt rushed back into my nose, and Luculon's familiar shoreline came into view once more.
Adjutant!
I can tell you one thing for sure, she is definitely not a daughter.
Adjutant, you really did it. That was incredible.
No, I do not see her as a daughter figure at all. Like all seeing the past between her and Rover did was showcase how much she cares for him. So, I do think that Kuro Games is probably letting the players decide for themselves whether to think of Ameth as a waifu character for Rover or as like more of a familiar figure. I did ask you two to trust me, so there's no way I could let you two down.
Then, what about Sophie?
She's gone. Slipped away while I was leaving her inner mind. And honestly, I'm in no condition to try and hold her here right now.
Adjutant, Circe's not doing so well. You should come take a look.
I'm assuming it's just her body. Led by the girls, I soon arrived at a makeshift shelter, packed with evacuees. Until the Andriotti family finished their inspection, all anyone could do was wait here. As the entire city had been frozen over, the shelter was bitterly cold. People could only huddle close to keep themselves warm. With tears still clung to their lashes. They struggled to suppress their panic. Yet their lips forced faint smiles as they passed along warm water and food, silently supporting one another through their actions. Circe lay in a corner, shielded by rings of people, bundled under layer after layer of borrowed clothing. A faint warmth colored her cheeks, her breaths steady and calm, as if she were simply asleep. But I knew better. The Circe before me was only a shell. Her real self was trapped, once again, in that snow from all those years ago. Circe, don't let Sophie's dream hold on to you. I know you can wake from it. That's right. Believe in the me who believes in you. Let your drill be the drill that pierces the heaven. Kudos to anyone who actually gets that reference. Don't make me feel old, please. Back in the cafe, Circe suddenly heard a faint, strange sound. But when she blinked and tried to focus, all she heard again was the soft, easy rise and fall of jazz.
Hello, miss. May I take your order?
One milk tea, one coffee, please.
She was still wondering whether he even liked coffee when the waitress set a mug of milk tea down in front of her. She took a tentative sip and her face fell at once.
It's cold.
Not just the drink. It felt as if everything around her had lost its warmth. Only the faintest trace of heat seemed to seep from her pocket. So what I'm hearing here is that your favorite anime out after DBZ is Gurren Lagann? Is that what I'm hearing, Raven Martyr? She reached it in on instinct. A small, round ball rolled into her palm.
An Osawachi.
Awesome. You're talking about, so wait, which was it Japanese Ameth? Ameth's Japanese character was talking about the planets and stars? Oh, so your dumbass in crime is referring to your friend then. That's probably Gurren Lagann's probably one of my favorites. I haven't watched it in a long time because honestly, it gives me too many feelings. But it's such a good anime. Anyone who ever gets into anime, I always recommend like this is something they fucking watch. They need to lock the fuck in. It's so good. As she watched the soft, ethereal snow drifting outside the window, realization dawned on her. She finished the milk tea in one quick gulp, rose from her seat, and headed for the door. But the moment she pushed it open, those gentle, white flurries of snow twisted into a raging blizzard. Wind hammered against the glass behind her with a sharp, keening wail.
The snow is getting worse. You should stay inside.
Oh, so the Midnight Podcast is for both languages then? Like Japanese and English in one, or is it two separate podcasts?
The adjutant will be here any minute. You've been waiting for him, haven't you?
She stood outside. She stood at the cafe door without even looking back at Circe, as if she were completely certain the girl would close the door and return to that warm dream. Gotcha, okay. I've never watched the podcasts for these. Maybe I should at some point.
I have to go.
And with that, she stepped out into the blizzard. Watching that fragile figure stagger through the whipping snow, Sophie could no longer hold back the question in her heart.
Why? What's wrong with this perfect dream? Why would you choose to wake from it?
I don't think Sophie understands.
There's nothing wrong with it. Just like you said, it's perfect. But that's exactly why I realized it was just a dream. Do you know how many times I've dreamed of him in those 6 years? Not once. Because I was afraid to. So I know full well, if I stay here, I'll never really see him again. Never get to stand beside him, or live through the stories waiting ahead of us. Giving up all those possibilities for a fabricated memory of the past. That's a terrible deal. So, goodbye, Sophie. I don't want this dream.
Basically, she's saying even though the dream itself is perfect, it's the perfection that we don't want. The official YouTube account? Is that the one you're talking about? The moment Circe turned away, the blizzard raged even more intensely. Official X account. Maybe I'll go on and check after we do this. As if the very world were lashing out at her defiance. Hailstones battered her from every direction, yet she pushed forward. She pulled her legs free from the deep snow, again and again, pressing onward. Nah, it's fine, dude. I can go onto X and search for it. I think I'm following their official account, so it's cool. That's right. Don't let Sophie's dreams hold in you. I believe in you. Believe in the me who believes in you. I would love if they did a Gurren Lagann reference. We don't get a whole lot of Gurren Lagann references in anything. Like, I think, Nikkei has done it with Red Hood. They had the Gurren Lagann reference with, Red Hood and Rappi Red Hood. Where she's got, like, the drill. She's got the drill weapon. But that's, like, the only one. The further she walked from the cafe, the clearer that guiding voice became. She had no idea how long she had been walking. The blinding white devoured her sights, until at last, hints of color began seeping through the void. And then she comes back. The colors became clearer, took shape, and became the familiar faces of Acacia, Marianne, and him. And when they realized she was waking up, smiles broke across their faces.
Adjutant, she's awake.
Though the people around us didn't know what had happened, they could still feel the joy radiating from us. The mood in the shelter brightened immediately. Quiet whispers turned into easy laughter, and the tension slowly melted from everyone's faces. Right on cue, the broadcast crackled to life, announcing that the crisis had passed. After the first cheers of relief, people began leaving the shelter, heading home in small groups. I'll see if I can buy it at some point. I want to get all of the wedding dresses at this point now. Every time a new wedding dress comes out, I want to get it. Lukalon had finally survived its darkest day. By the time we stepped out of the shelter, the deep blue night sky was already dotted with stars. Don't know, probably around $29 would be my guess. Yeah, I think that's around $24 or $29. Their soft, clear glow felt like the universe's own blessing upon the city that had lived through the catastrophe and emerged, at last, into tomorrow. Well, so I think with yen, if we're going by like conversion rates, it would be what, like 240 yen? Alright, and we've got one more. Progress 11 is the last one. Everything that had happened in Lukalon that day had thrown the entire city into turmoil. Most of the Andriotti family's forces were still out on disaster relief under Marianne's command. Madeline had taken a separate unit to continue the hunt for Sophie. On Chongfu Street, Acacia and Long Yan worked under Circe's guidance, keeping watch over the residents' recovery. So Long Yan's working with Acacia. That sounds like a recipe for disaster, but good disaster, good disaster. The best kind. As for me, I had burned through every last drop of nitrogen in my system. Acacia and Marianne were having none of it, and before long, it was clear I wasn't going anywhere but back to the Andriotti Manor to recover. 3,680. That jives. I think it's like 1 yen or 100 yen to every $1, roughly. I think it's maybe more like 150, 120 or 150 yen to the dollar. The city remained frozen over, and the cold deepened as night fell. Inside the manor, the heat was already on and the fireplace lit, the work of the maids moving quietly through the house. Cozy flames flickered, casting a warm glow across the walls. I don't need to knock, do I? There was a gentle knock at the door. I opened it to find Marianne standing there. She stepped inside slowly, fatigue evident in her posture. Faint shadows lingered beneath her eyes. I didn't know you bought with yen. How are things in Lukalon?
We were lucky there were no casualties. Still,
Sounds about
the
right.
damage to the infrastructure is extensive. Sorting it all out will take time.
She walked up to me and leaned into my arms, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. I could feel the tension and exhaustion in her body.
Sorry, Adjutant. It's been a long night. Could I recharge for a bit in your arms?
She needs some of that adjutant energy. We call energy derived from the adjutant chadninium or chadium. Oh, he said something and I missed it. Oh, just take your time, Marianne. We simply held each other in silence. The only sound in the room was the soft crackle of the fire. It was a while before Marianne lifted her head from my chest.
Thank you, Adjutant. I feel a lot better now.
As you should. A recharge that short won't do for the new head of the house. How about we turn in early tonight?
But every time I close my eyes, my head fills up with all the things waiting for my sign-off as head. I don't think I'll be able to sleep.
A long holiday, huh? What holiday is this? Also, I have a feeling the adjutant knows exactly how to exhaust Marianne so she doesn't have dreams or think about anything. Oh, that's exciting. Annual leave sounds exciting. You're pushing yourself too hard. That's exactly it. There's a lot of things that the adjutant can do with Marianne to keep her mind off things. How about we take a short walk? Get some fresh air, clear your head a bit. It might help you sleep tonight.
But are you sure you're all right?
Don't worry. I just used up my Tytogen, that's all. I'm not sick or injured.
If you're sure, then there's somewhere I'd like to go with you.
Underneath the covers, maybe? It's actually not. We're going outside, but still. So, Neo 3 is not peak, but it's okay. Did you already beat it? Oops, forgot to read that. Marianne led me along the manor's garden paths until we reached the lake at its center. Isolated from the open sea, the lake remained unfrozen. Tiny, star-shaped lights floated across the surface, glowing softly as they swayed with the ripples. A gondola waited quietly by the shore. It was clear that everything here had been arranged with care.
You've never taken a gondola out at night before, have you, Adjutant?
Okay, so you haven't finished yet. Just the gameplay and the story are not, like, mind-blowing like some of the other games.
Would you like to give it a try?
I mean, we're obviously gonna say yes here. She smiled, a little shy. Even in the dim night light, the faint blush on her cheeks was easy to see. I had already guessed most of what was on her mind. Still, I pretended not to notice and stepped onto the gondola with her. Oh, we get art! Oh, she looks cute. The boat drifted away from the shore, rocking gently as it carried us toward the center of the lake. Now, I've never played Lies of Pi, so I couldn't say anything about that. Even if they did take inspiration, I wouldn't know. You're joking. So wait. Wait. Brown Dust 2 is the same devs? Okay, I might actually need to play. Yeah, I might actually need to play now. If I had known this in advance, I would have been more interested in playing Lies of P. The boat drifted away from the shore, rocking gently as it carried us toward the center of the lake. When we reached the center, the manor's lights spread across the water in shimmering reflections, weaving together into something almost dreamlike. Marianne rested quietly against my lap, turning her face to watch the golden lights wavering across the surface. Is there something on your mind, Marianne?
There really is nothing I can hide from you, Adjutant.
fairly certain he knows you inside and out.
All of this, I only finished arranging it about an hour ago. I meant to bring you here after you'd fully recovered, but I couldn't bring myself to wait any longer. There's something I just couldn't wait to tell you.
She slowly sat up and took a small velvet box from her pocket. Her fingers trembled slightly as she opened it with deliberate. Is she giving me a wedding ring? Am I getting is she proposing marriage to me? Okay, I didn't even realize it was a Souls-like game. I'd never played it before. I actually thought it was like kind of like a JRPG like game. So it's interesting that it's not at all like I had assumed. I always bypass the game too, and like Steam stores. I never got it because I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's gonna interest me. She is. I'm being proposed to. This is the first. Inside lay a silver ring set with a jet black onyx, its color deeper than the night sky above us.
This is an heirloom of the Andriati family, passed down from one head of the house to the next. The black onyx represents our family's creed, unmoved, unbroken.
It is. It's time to get married. We're getting married. I've beaten Stellar Blade. Actually, I was trying to 100% it a while ago, and I sort of stopped playing. But I've already beaten the main story, and I was going through my second playthrough. Because I think there's 3 endings. There's the ending where you don't accept Adam, like when he offers to merge with Eve. Then there's the ending where you do, but you have to fight Lily. And then there's the 3rd ending, which is where you do, and Lily does not fight you on it. Gotcha. Okay, good to know.
And now, I feel like I've finally grown into someone worthy of standing by your side as your partner. So, before the covenant ceremony is officially held, I wanted to come to you, as I am now, and ask you properly.
I can watch it a little later. But first, I want to get proposed to. This is something that's probably never going to happen in real life, so I want to be proposed to. Let's hear it.
This heirloom of the house, the vow it carries, and everything I am. I want to entrust all of it to you, and remain by your side for the rest of my life.
Man, no wonder women like getting proposed to. This is getting me all emotional. The blush on her cheeks deepened, spreading across her face. She took a steady breath, then asked, her voice trembling, the question that mattered most.
Adjutant, will you seal a covenant with me and walk the years ahead by my side?
It is pretty tender, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the whole reason why Snowbreak is doing so well now. As soon as I answered, tears shimmered in her eyes, like the lights dancing across the lake.
Could you say it again?
As many times as you want. I will, Marianne. I want to enter that covenant with you and walk all the years ahead by your side. Thank They actually animated this! Nani the fuck? They actually... oh my god. They actually animated it. And there are other games that do better fan service, but I don't think there are other games that do better romance. She lifted herself slightly, one hand brushing my cheek while the other clutching my shirt, then leaned in and kissed me. The kiss began tentatively and slowly deepened, growing warm and lingering until we had to part for breath. You said you were exhausted just now. You don't seem it anymore. Weren't we going to turn in early?
Didn't you just say I needed to clear my head before sleeping?
He did say that. I heard it. I read it. That happened. I guess this is the best way to clear her head. Have I watched the recent Matosle episode? No, Matosle? Matosle, what is that?
You know how to make me stop thinking altogether, don't you?
Know how to make her stop thinking altogether? I can think of a few things. I think she's thinking what I'm thinking too. We're on the same wavelength, Marianne and me. We know. Oh! Mato say hey no slave. Okay. See, I didn't know. I've never heard it called Matosle. Oh, if that made you blush, just wait until we get to the uncensored hand-holding. Marianne's lips curled into a smile, full of longing with just a hint of challenge. Then she shifted her weight sharply to one side, sending the gondola lurching off balance. The icy water swallowed us in an instant, the cold biting deep. In a moment like that, the desperation to seek warmth was impossible to ignore. They did have that scene. That was a thing that happened with Acacia. Yet she didn't reach for it right away, because what she truly wanted was to be completely claimed by love. She no longer needed to think, decide, or sign off on anything. All she had to do was give herself entirely to the one person she wanted to surrender to. No, that sound effect was for more than a kiss, bro. That the sound effect that I'm thinking of was not a kiss. Something else. I'll give you 2 guesses. She would yield, and then would come the sweet release and that overwhelming rush of pleasure. I mean, oh, they usually do the simple chew sound. We get the pecking sound a lot when there's a kiss. Sensing her intention, I took the lead and drew her into my arms, filling her to the brim with the warmth she'd been waiting for. We know the adjutant is filling her with more than just warmth. The shock of cold and heat colliding sent a tremor through her. Her body tensed on instinct and started to curl. I held her tightly, keeping her anchored in my arms, not even letting her rise for air. As the air thinned in our lungs, time itself seemed to slow. Every sensation heightened, every touch sharpening into something vividly intense. She couldn't cry out beneath the water. All the emotions she had been holding back had nowhere to go. Again and again they crashed against the depths of her mind, relentless, overwhelming, all-consuming. until her gaze turned hazy and unfocused, until every stray thought finally crumbled away. So basically, we just had sex and water. We just had water sex. By the way, that's actually really fun. If you ever get the chance, do it. When we finally made it back to the room, dripping wet, Acacia was there, staring at us in shock.
What happened to you two? You look like a pair of drowned cats.
Rude.
Well, let's just say we might have fallen into the lake together.
I don't know about that, Yuri. I was just thinking it's fun. That's all I was thinking about. It's fun. Acacia frowned, clearly unconvinced, especially after catching the smug, satisfied little smile Marianne was failing to hide. Still, who would jump into a freezing lake on purpose? In the end, she let it go and added a few more logs to the fire.
Here, Miss Longyan asked me to give you this letter.
Well, it does burn a lot of calories, depending on how long you can last. Calling it a letter was generous. What she really handed over was just a thin sheet of paper, covered in Long Yen's usual scratchy, barely legible scrawl. As the year wanes, night and cold draw near. By the hearthside, a modest feast awaits here.
Is she inviting us to dinner?
That's what it sounds like. Seems like it. With everything that's happened in Lukalon, I completely forgot tomorrow is Shuozhou Mingden Jai Festival. Mingden Jai Festival. Since Miss Longyan went to the trouble of inviting us, we might as well drop by and join the festivities. So we're gonna party hard. The next day, before heading to see Longyan, I stopped by a hospital in Lukalon's coastal district. The moment I stepped into the ward, I saw Circe lying in the hospital bed, bandaged so thoroughly it was hard to tell where she ended and the sheets began. Lukalon's medical care was competent, but it still fell short of what Yggdrasil could provide. After the surgery, Circe had lost her manifestation abilities. She was just an ordinary girl now. Unexpectedly, the one most affected accepted the outcome with complete calm. Even as the doctor delivered the news, there wasn't the faintest trace of regret on her face.
Chief, would you like an apple?
An apple. That's a weird thing to start off with. She awkwardly held an apple out to me, her bandages making even that simple gesture a struggle. Couldn't help but laugh. You're the one in the hospital bed. How did I end up the one getting the apple?
Right.
Forget the apple for now. I managed to bring you some milk tea. Want a sip? The mention of her favorite drink brought an immediate spark to her eyes.
Yes, please.
With her arms and legs wrapped up, she could hardly move. So I held the cup for her and brought the straw to her lips. Every now and then she drank a little too quickly, leaving a small drop at the corner of her mouth. When I reached out to wipe it away, her face flushed red, just like the apple she had offered me earlier. Circe, I wanted to check in with you about what comes next for you. Is returning to Yggdrasil something you've considered? She paused for a moment, then shook her head with a gentle smile.
I'm not a manifestation anymore. I don't think I'm suited for work there now.
I'm actually a little curious about how exactly she lost her manifestation powers. Like, I know she flooded, but like, my understanding of manifestation powers is that nerve, I don't remember what they're called, but the nerve things that they implant into you in order to cure you of Javosis is what sparks the manifestation power. So did they have to remove those from her body? Yggdrasil's a big place. I'm sure we can find something that works for you.
Thank you. But the people on Chongfu Street suffer because of what I did. I've already spoken with Miss Longyan, and I plan to spend a year on Chongfu Street in service to the community. It's the least I can do to repay what I owe.
Well, at least she's a good girl. I see. And I respect your decision. Just remember, my offer always stands. Whenever you're ready, Yggdrasil's doors will be open to you.
Thank you, Chief.
This is true. At least she didn't become evil and die. Out of habit, she tried to bow in thanks, only to wince as the movements pulled at her wounds, drawing a sharp breath. Even so, her smile never wavered. If anything, there was a steadier, stronger light in her eyes now. After that, we chatted idly about whatever came to mind. Little by little, the room's glow changed from bright lemon yellow to gentle amber orange. As the afternoon quietly slipped by, the sorrow between us faded away. You know, I don't mind when evil is just evil. I kind of like a mix in my stories. So like, you know, obviously, like I think the misunderstood villain, the villain who's not really a villain, they're just misunderstood, and you know, anyone could become the villain if this thing happened to them. I hate that. I think that's overused in Hollywood media. I don't mind redemption arcs so long as they work. Like, so long as they work. I think the biggest issue is making sure what happens fits within the context of the story. So in a lot of these stories, you know, especially the villains, I think they're just sort of ham-fisted and forced because that's what, you know, Hollywood and other Western media platforms sort of try to push onto you. I mean, I haven't seen that many evil bitchy women. If I'm being honest, there are not that many of them. Like, you know, there was Esdeath, but I loved Esdeath. Esdeath was like that one woman who I'm like, yeah, I could totally fix her, but she'd actually ruin me. So it really depends on the villain and how they're portrayed. There are also some female villains that I just hate. I didn't consider. No, Esdeath was totally fucking evil. Like, she might have loved the protagonist, but you see the shit she does to the other characters. No, she was evil. Like, she was basically evil to everybody except him. Like, that one, he was the one person that she actually was, like, truly in love with and truly treated well. And then everybody else was just kind of, she didn't care about them. It was only when dusk almost settled that I left the hospital. Then, Acacia, Marianne, and I made our way to Chongfu Street. It was Mingdenjai, and the whole district was alive with festivities. Red lanterns hung over every doorway, and delicate paper cutouts brightened the windows. I think you mean S&M, but I mean, yes and no. Like, there are some sadists that are actually really kind. I think it was more the way she treats everybody who is weaker than her. Like, anybody who is weaker than her outside of the protagonist was treated like absolute shit. And that's sort of what makes her, outside of also being on the opposite side of our protagonist, that's more than anything what made her evil to me. The children had already forgotten yesterday's tears, busy turning every icy surface into a makeshift slide. A light tang of firecracker smoke lingered in the air, blending with the rich aroma of food drifting from every kitchen. Moonlit Retreat was no exception. A slightly crooked Fu character, hung to invite good fortune for the coming year, had been pasted onto the outer wooden door, flanked by a pair of red couplets. The uneven brush strokes made it obvious they were Long Yen's handiwork. Sort of. However, unlike the Azuma family, who I don't think would actually kill anyone, as far as I can tell. Like, Esdeath would completely, she would break you until you are nothing but a drooling, sniveling sycophant. Yes, and that's what makes her evil. She is on the very extreme side, where she does not mind crushing you simply because you are weak. From inside came the lively clatter of bowls and plates. Preparations for the feast were clearly already underway.
Miss Long Yan, are you in there? Miss Long Yan?
I can fix her, she can ruin me. After Acacia called out a few times, Long Yen came out to greet us, smiling warmly, and god damn am I glad she came out to greet us. She's got a fucking tail? How did I miss that?
I'm here, I'm here. I've been waiting in the courtyard. I was beginning to wonder if you'd actually show up.
I mean, I would not miss seeing this hottie for the world. An invitation from Miss Long Yan herself? Of course we'd show up.
I didn't expect the great hero of Lukalon to have such a way with words.
I know who you're talking about, the QB mommy from Kyoto. Who is, in fact, a mom because she got a daughter.
All right, let's not linger out here in the cold. Come on in.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like she should know the adjutant's got away with words because he's got a harem. You don't get a harem unless you got away with words. As soon as we stepped into the courtyard, a wave of warmth greeted us. Long Yen had set up braziers in the corners to ward off the cold. Dinner was still some time off, so we sat together and chatted, casually working our way through a small mountain of honey mandarins piled on the table.
In years past, Mingdongjie was almost always a quiet affair for me. I never expected it to be this lively this year.
So it's Mingdongjie, not Mingdangjai. I shall remember this for the
you
future.
Weren't born and raised in Shuojo, Miss Longyen. I didn't realize Mingdongjie meant so much to you.
Some traditions passed down over generations are hard to part with.
Long Yen leafed through her ledger, the beads of her abacus clicking briskly as she worked. Even so, she kept up with the conversation, glancing up every now and then. What surprised me was how neat and refined her handwriting looked in the ledger, so unlike the chaotic scrawls she usually left behind. So she can write properly. Does she just not bother most of the time? When she was nearly finished balancing the books, Longyen finally looked up at me, her eyes carrying an effortless, knowing allure.
Out of my 7,800 ships, more than half now rest at the bottom of the sea.
And what does she want me to do about it?
Adjutant, a debt of this size calls for a proper return. So, how do you plan to repay me?
With his body? I knew it. There's no debt harder to repay than a favor. I could only imagine how Miss Longyen planned to make me pay for it in the days ahead. Just as that thought crossed my mind, an unexpected guest arrived.
Look who it is! My brother-in-law.
Oh, I can imagine too. Can only imagine what she's gonna make us do. I'm sure it's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna kick and scream, and I'll only do it reluctantly. Nah, I don't think she's gonna join. The moment she stepped through the door, Madeline's booming voice filled the courtyard. I shot Longyen a helpless look. She just lifted a hand to her lips, barely hiding a soft, amused smile.
Well, it is Mingdongjie after all. A little liveliness comes with the occasion.
Hey, brother-in-law. In the spirit of Mingdongjie, I even brought you a red envelope.
A red envelope.
Come on. Just wish your big sister good fortune, and the red envelope's yours.
Oh, big sister Madeline, thank you so much. One-sama. So Shin Maidan is sisters. Got it.
Madeline?
Hearing her sister's request, Marianne hurried to stop her.
Miss Madeline, we do give red envelopes in Shuojo, but only from elders to children.
I'm fairly certain I'm older than her.
Huh? That's how it works.
I don't think she knows squad.
Fine. I'll just keep the money for myself.
As the conversation carried on, Longyen's mechanical fox wobbled over again, its eyes flashing a warning red. Wait, what? You're really not going to give it a voice module?
Mm-hmm. I'm terribly lazy after all. No plans for that just yet.
The way she said terribly lazy. Oh my god. Then do you know what it wants to tell us?
It says dinner's ready. Although...
She paused, glancing around.
Where is Miss Acacia?
When Acacia received the notice from the post office, she was left quietly confused. The adjutant had written that postcard within her own inner mind. How then had it crossed into the real world? After picking it up, she didn't return to the moonlit retreat. Curiosity tugged at her, and she took a seat on a nearby bench instead. We're getting a lot of really cute artwork here. Like, this is adorable. For reasons she couldn't quite explain, her heart was racing. She longed to see what was written on the other side, yet feared it might not be the answer she was hoping for. That fear is obviously unfounded. So she remained there, staring at the image on the front of the postcard, her fingers tracing the paper's edge, unable to turn it over. A cold wind swept along the street, leaving her nose and cheeks faintly red. Just then, light snowflakes began to drift down, one, then another, catching in her hair before melting into tiny beads of cold against her skin. But the chill vanished almost as soon as it came.
Huh?
She looked up in surprise at some point. Unsurprised, at some point an umbrella had been raised above her, shielding her from the drifting snow. I've noticed all of this is food related. Above her was the soft gold of the street lights. Below, the untouched silver of snow. And before her stood a figure who added a third color to this small, quiet world. The bro with the hentai protagonist hair. There you are. The moment she realized it was me, Acacia's face flushed bright red. She scrambled to hide the postcard behind her back. Hiding it won't help. I already caught a glimpse. No eyes. It's no eyes. He's got a face. You know, nose, mouth. It's just the eyes that you never see. Hentai protagonist. Aren't you going to read it? I rewrote it for you after coming back to the real world.
So that's why. For a moment there, I thought the world glitched or something.
A glitch in the world? Wouldn't that be something?
Then, I'll read it now.
The two of us huddled beneath a single umbrella. The falling snow softened the world around us, leaving a small quiet space meant only for us. Acacia drew deep breath, and with hands trembling just a little, turned the postcard over.
To Acacia of the future. Thank you for crossing all those years to reach me. From here on, I want us to run toward many more beautiful moments together. So, would you seal a covenant with me? Would you be my partner and walk with me into the next era, and the one after that, all the way to the end of time?
I did not know that. Man, I am both a little happy and a little sad that I didn't have to read that out loud. NGL, that's reading that out loud is low-key embarrassing, but it's also super touching, so.
My answer...
Obviously, yes.
Of course it's yes.
I really like this art. She threw herself into my arms, the umbrella slipping free with a soft thump as it sank into the snow. I cupped her face in both hands, watching tears shimmer in her eyes, then leaned down to press a kiss to her radiant smile. See, we get the kiss sound effect right here. We got it. We got that kiss sound effect. I do as well. The kiss was cool at first, touched by the winter air, but warmth soon bloomed between us. When we finally parted for breath, pale mist curled and mingled between us as we tried to catch our breath. Snowflakes drifted down once more, settling on her flushed, slightly swollen lips, only for us to slip back into another deep, lingering kiss. By the time we returned to Moonlit Retreat, the girls were already busy carrying dishes to the table, and Acacia hurried over at once to lend a hand. Let's see. What do we have here? Ooh. Oh, damn. That is art worthy of saving. Holy shit. Can we screenshot this? Ooh, we can. We're gonna get one more. And actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hide this. And we're... Third time's the charm. Yeah. Hot pot, sweet and sour ribs, crispy fried cuts. The spread was so abundant it was hard to know where to start. On top of that, Long Yen had even brought out some peach blossom brew she had made herself. So wait, she brought out peach blossom alcohol?
It's all simple home cooking. Nothing special. I just hope everyone enjoys it.
Lady, if this is nothing special, then what's the shit I cook? Just as I was about to take a seat, fireworks shot up into the sky, blooming into brilliant colors against the night.
Wow, those fireworks are gorgeous. It's my first time celebrating Mingdongjie. I never realized Chengfu Street could be this lively.
Some of tonight's cheer comes from the festival, of course. But more than that, it's everyone celebrating that Lukalon made it through the disaster safely. On that note, allow me to raise a glass to you, Adjutant. Without you, Lukalon would not be enjoying a night like this.
Damn right. You are too kind, Miss Longyen. The chamber played its part under your leadership, and the Andriotti family did as well.
All right. Let's stop passing the praise around.
Then let's all raise a glass together. Come on. Cheers.
Cheers. Kanpai. Glasses clinked together, their clear chime echoing through the small courtyard. Marianne took a sip of the peach blossom brew. The light sweetness made her eyes soften, a small, satisfied smile tugging at her lips. Miss Longyen, you wouldn't mind if a few more guests joined us, would you? I found a corner with decent lighting, set up the terminal, adjusted the camera, and steeled myself for the worried fuss I knew was coming from home. We're gonna get the others in here? Oh shit, we're gonna get... I don't know about Circe, but I think we're gonna get all of the other wives here. Sure enough, the moment the call connected, voices flooded in, all talking at once. My girls all spoke over one another, lively and animated, no one willing to give way. As expected.
Darling! I know you already called to say you were safe, but I still couldn't stop worrying. Is everything alright over in Lukalon?
There's my girl Fanny. He did, he said my girls. Yeah, don't worry. Everything's fine now.
Good. It's all Sophie's fault. That vile woman. If I ever get my hands on her, she won't get away so easily.
I would almost feel bad for Sophie if Fanny were to get her hands on her. Almost.
Fanny, that's enough. It's Mingdongjie, so let's not spoil the mood. Darling, everyone at the base put together a festive dinner too. We wanted to share it with you over comms, and we're just about to call you when you called us.
Yep, numbers
Pass you
1
around
and
the same
2.
wavelength.
And you know what they say about great minds.
My prince, look. These are the dumplings we all made together.
I'm gonna say I really like her outfit. because of the belly button.
I made all the shepherd's purse dumplings myself. Didn't slack off even once, I swear.
I don't believe that. We know how much Yao likes to sleep.
Ah! Ichil just knocked over the bag of flour!
And there's Tess. Tess? Yeah. The one with the biggest bubs of the entire group.
Oh, we can't make dumplings without wrappers. That's just meatballs at that point. Oh, Ichil, stop messing around.
Meatballs. The video flashed white all at once. When the flour finally began to settle, Haru stumbled into the frame, coughing.
Sorry, Adjutant. We had a bit of a situation.
Well, that's Ichil for you. I know. Ichil knocked the flour over.
Not just that. Mia tried a spoonful of Cherno's 5 blessings and passed out.
Wait, what? I want to know what Cherno's 5 blessings consist of to make Mia, of all people, pass out.
I keep saying, Cherno's cooking deserves a warning section all its own in the new staff handbook.
Oh boy, so basically Cherno's cooking is like a weapon of mass destruction. We could consider it biological warfare. Is she the type who mistakes sugar for salt? Caroline's petite figure squeezed into the frame, giving a helpless little wave. But you know what? At least Shion got that skill that makes anything she cooks delicious, even if it still looks like something out of a horror show.
Adjutant! I brought a whole
Oh, there's
bunch of
Boo Boo!
special fireworks from back home. I was hoping we could set them off together.
Sorry, Boo Boo. I'll make it up to you when I'm back. But for now, why don't you tell me what kinds you brought?
There's a Gatling-style firework, and magic burst ones, and...
Gatling-style fire? What is a Gatling-style firework? Yep, that's the one. Oh, and there's the savior of Snowbreak right here.
Huh? Adjutant! They're lighting all my fireworks without me!
Oh, poor Boo Boo. Yeah. And wasn't, I think it was either Cal or Tin Can that told me this, but Katya is basically like the savior of Snowbreak. Like, without her, Snowbreak probably would have passed into oblivion and we'd never get this peak. With the terminal propped up on the table, call stayed open, and just like that, I shared the entire Mingdongjie dinner with the girls through the screen. By the time midnight crept close, they finally said their goodbyes, reluctant as they were. Outside, fireworks were still bursting in bright waves. At some point, Longyan had come to stand quietly by my side, her profile softened by the shifting light. And that makes a lot of sense.
Adjutant, would you care to make a New Year's wish?
Something tells me the next update, either the next one or the one after, we're gonna go to Shuozhou and she's gonna be coming with us, the Fox Lady. I looked up at this cascade of lights across the sky, taking a moment to think. Yep, well, and they don't introduce a character like this without making her important. Then let me borrow an old Shuozhou saying that feels fitting for tonight. My wish is... may days like this return, year after year. I mean, it's totally obvious she's got the hots for the adjutant. Alright, so we've got all that. And really quickly, we're going to go into the trial. And we're going to try her. We're going to see how Bondage Marianne does.
No more holding back. Let's enjoy the destruction, darling.
Marianne's shots that hit the Fang beacon or nearby enemies charge up its Fang energy. When there are enough charges, Marianne's next shot deals AoE or single target kinetic damage. So we charge this,
Time to end this
and then we
little
do
farce.
this. And then what about this?
Fang
What is this
already
thing?
in place.
Oh, we've already got the Fang. Okay. Now,
Oh. Lead this way next, darling.
now I want to try this. I want to see what the Z does.
Air support in position.
So like
Not a
that.
single one will slip past me.
Oh, that's pretty
Darling,
cool.
let's send them all to Builder Island. Now this is getting interesting.
You know what? That's a really
Pass me the ammo, darling.
interesting aesthetic. Like, she's basically dangling there like a marionette. But her position, it sort of no
Glad
boobs.
you like it.
It sort of reminds me of or hold E to send the thing to the enemy and then shoot the thing for AoE or shoot the boss enemy first. Yeah, and that's about how it seemed to me. So definitely more of a support character though. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I wanted to do this. I've been trying to get as much of this as I can. The shop. Do I have enough to buy anything though? Oh wait, this is Marianne's gun if I'm not mistaken. We'll get it. Oh, and you know what? I'll get this too because this looks interesting. Okay. Well, there is one more of those, but what we're gonna do is this. So we've got this thing, which is the camera. What? Okay, so you can actually move all of her. Oh my gosh.
Whoa. What's going on?
What?
Don't just stand there, darling.
No, I've been saving this mode for this
Totally an
moment.
emergency. It's back to normal.
Wow. Okay, so there you move this, you can move this. What else can you move? Okay, so just this.
Huh?
Oops.
Oh no. Won't you help me?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we just put it back on.
This clumsy
Okay.
cutie trope used to be all the rage, you know.
Should have said tee hee if you were gonna do that. You know that we will. We're gonna snap a real quick pic. But we're gonna go back to this. Oh, there's a lot of different. Whoa. You can click at this thing. Oh, and this shows you what you can push. Okay. I really do like how it follows you with their eyes. She got great eyes, too. Let's see now. We got the shoulder. Oh my god. Boob squish. Okay, so that all that does is this. What about this one? Not much. Long flick. So like this. Do it slowly. What am I doing? Try going around like this. Wow. Oh wow. I think Acacia just peaked. I don't think that's what I'm looking for though. More. So like this? What am I supposed to do here? No, she's not reacting right now. Maybe I gotta do it in a different one. Let's try. Is she on a bike? She is. She's on a bike. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Snowbreak. Wow. Lift. Down. More to the right. This way or this way? Oh, the camera. So we go to the right. There we go.
Now that's a jolt. Come on. This is the latest co-op mode. Wouldn't
so
be any
good
fun
for this
without
bike.
you,
Really?
darling.
Send that GIF
Ready?
to me. I want to see that. Right all the way. So like this and
Let's see what you've got, darling.
oh.
Careful, darling. Hit the brakes. Focus.
I am focused.
Pedal to the metal.
What are we even doing here?
Hey, darling. You're not gonna make me wait, right?
We'll go
Careful.
right.
Stay to the left.
Stay to the left, really? Left.
Careful, darling. Hit the brakes.
Do I have brakes?
Careful. Stay to the left.
Stay to the left.
Staying in this position so long is no joke. My back is all stiff.
Wow. Oh.
Hey.
Oh man. Focus. Focus, she tells you. As if focusing was even possible.
The legendary savior of worlds, the one blessed by the gods themselves, you finally conquered every trial. From stabilizing gravity fields to taking down invaders from outer space, you've pushed through challenge after challenge, and now
There's no
you're
focusing here.
standing right at
Don't
the
worry.
ending that's meant.
All of my neurons are activated right now. Don't want it to end.
Oh, yeah? You always have good taste in games. But no more playing for today. Something more important is coming up.
Something more important? What could be more important?
So then,
Oh, right, my
it's
reward.
time to claim your reward. Listen closely to what I'm about to say.
Okay, I'm listening.
I used to bury myself in games, letting my hobby become an escape. I've stood at the final stages of more games than I can count, always clearing them alone. But darling, you made me realize for the first time how blissful it feels to have someone to play with.
I
and
definitely
reach
want to
the
see.
ending together.
I definitely want to see wedding dress Fenny interaction.
So. Let's forge this pact of eternity.
What the fuck is going on here?
Darling.
Flowers.
I
Oh,
want to start a
wow.
new chapter of our game. Will you
Oh,
join me?
wow. I mean,
Then, let's begin, my love.
please do. I want to see the. Are you talking about the gifts that Cal was talking about? Oh, you're talking about the interactions. All right, so we've got Covenant, but I want to do more of these. So of course there's this one,
Whoa,
and we grab the
it's
boob.
shaking this much? Guess I need to tweak the.
Oh, no.
Right. The smoke effect here is.
What? Wild. Oh my god. Wait, are we gonna grab her? We're gonna grab her. What are we gonna grab? We're gonna grab right here. We got something? No, that didn't work. Maybe we need to go a little lower. Oh, it doesn't work that way. All right, we'll do this one then. Well, so I've already done all the pokey right now. Right now we're playing the crane game. We gotta get that No, we can't get that booty. Okay. That's not working.
Looks like the bugs threw you off. Don't worry. Admin override engaged.
Oh, so we actually get one of these
Let's
things.
try again, darling.
Okay. Now I'll do more of the touchy. So we've
Whoa,
got.
It's shaking this much. Guess I need to tweak the.
Wait. What? We're just
alright.
we're just doing this
The
over
smoke
again.
effect here is.
I'm kind of not interested. Is it sad? I'm not as interested in grabbing the ball as I am in grabbing her. But okay, we got the ball.
There you go. Yay.
Okay.
Wanna play again?
So we've grabbed the boob. We've grabbed this. Save the best for last.
All right. A little tip, darling. There's a hidden trick here. If you just...
Wow. What do we do here? Is there a thing to... Okay, so we can grab this. But we can't grab anything else. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I guess we'll just shake her. This is insane. Oh, wow. Okay, so she's releasing. We got this. There we go.
No way. You already know this trick? Figures.
Oh, we're getting
You're
a
my one
heart.
and only player.
Oh, wow. Oh, one and only player.
The
Damn.
one I love.
All right, now here's the best. We're doing the best grab for last.
Whoa. Another bug already?
Oh, what's this?
Oh, my foot. The pain feels
Wait.
so real.
Was I able to like stick my
I knew
hand
you'd
through
take
that?
care of me, darling. I'm counting on you.
Look at that smug ass smile. So we're gonna pull. They totally got this from Alia. Sometimes hides her feelings in Russian, didn't they? 100% they did. Pull it all the way up. There we go.
Much better. Oh, I must have kicked this by accident. Let me fix it real quick. Alright, let's keep going.
Okay. So there was this one. And we did all of these. And then there's this. We did all of this. I feel like we still get something with this one. There we go.
That smell.
Oh, is she sniffing? She's
There's
sniffing
no
me.
mistake.
I'm getting
Tips
sniffed.
obtained and consumed. Here, try it like this. Tastes better this way, right?
Wow. Okay. So then there's this one. We go slowly. There we go.
Uh-huh. What is it? Is this what you want, darling? Quick break. We can continue after.
Okay, so I think that's all the ones we got here. So, Covenant is next.
Here we are. To obtain the final item for our covenant, we've still got one last stage to clear. This one's all about how in sync we are. I'm feeling pretty confident. What about you?
All right. We got to draw hearts with Acacia. Here we go. There.
Knew we'd pull it off. Come forth, my darling, my chosen one, the only person I want to share my world with.
Wow, that's romantic. Oh, so I actually have to put this on her. Okay, here we go. There.
My turn. With this, our pact of eternity, that's my cool way of saying our covenant, is complete. Because of you, I've come to love this world again. Stay with me, always.
Wow. I'm gonna agree with you, Yuri. Devs are based. Let's see what we got here.
Heed my call and appear, the strongest being across all realms. Welcome to the world I created, darling.
She's a hilarious girl.
See?
She's
Not
so
bad, right?
funny.
I've patched it a ton and it's still
Oh,
bugging.
right. This was the opening.
That button, whoa.
Right. That's how she winds up in here.
You'll have to get me out of here, darling.
So there we go. Wow. Hey, Yuri, Cal, out of curiosity, you keep all of these interactions, right? I'm a total of 26 operatives. Let's go. Okay, good. You just have to have the character on the screen, right? Oh, and now she... Okay. Huh. If we go back here... You go here... Uh-oh, what is this?
This looks like the UI of an unfinished dating sim.
Wait, this is new. Oh my, wow.
Wait.
You're gonna show me something. Well,
I'm not tired. No way. I want more.
oh my god.
How was that? We've unlocked so many cutscenes already. You're amazing, darling.
Wow. Wow. What the fuck? That's wild. Oh my god.
Ding
That's
dong.
horny.
Your spicy hot pot is not ready yet. Nice pick, darling.
I'm gonna grab some stuff. Oh my god, that was crazy. So you know what? You know what this tells me? This tells me I need more. More of these wedding dresses. They're very much needed. Let's see here. Hey. Too big. Are you you're showing me something on here? Please. Coin champ. Complete 5 rounds. Okay, so we gotta play with them. Oh yeah, sending it on Discord would definitely be easier.
I've been waiting for you, darling.
And this is Marianne wedding dress. I can pop over onto Discord. That's not what I meant to do. I don't even go on there. It's not on there yet. We're gonna do the standard mode. I have to play at least 5 rounds with Marianne in standard mode to get the coins. You know, we'll do this side. Sometimes I do the middle, but I actually think it'd be easy. It's easier to get the coins down from a side.
No.
Well, so
rush. We have plenty of time.
I would just recommend sharing it in the Discord, like the actual Discord group, like in this group right here. Like my Nightbot has been showing that. That's where you should share it. Share it in the if it's a game, share it in gamer chat.
That blend of tension and anticipation.
This.
No need to rush. We have plenty of time. That blend of tension and anticipation. That blend of tension and anticipation. This devotion.
I do sometimes wish they had more things.
Alone,
oh wow. Your eyes alone. I mean, if you're sending me like the video for like wedding dress interactions, don't. I want to be surprised. I want to play these when they come back and become. Well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If you're sending an interaction, I would really like to be surprised. Like I want to be like shocked as I play through it without having any prior knowledge as to what happens. Like, and I already got kind of spoiled with Tess's because I saw
No need to rush. We have plenty of time. Filled to the brim.
What just happened? Filled to the brim, huh? But like I already watched Neanners do Tess's wedding dress interaction or wedding interaction.
That blend of tension and anticipation. That blend of tension and anticipation.
So, and I think I've almost got this complete. I just need to do
blend of tension and
5 rounds. There we are.
Blend of tension and anticipation.
2, 3, 4.
The sound of even luck yielding to you.
Do this and this.
That blend. Allow me to top you up, darling.
Very suggestive. Okay, this side.
That blend of tension and anticipation. Filled to the brim. That blend of
There's some kind of effect going on here.
That blend of tension and anticipation.
I think I can do this without the
That
without
blend of tension and
this.
anticipation.
We'll hold on to it for now. I don't even know what that spark coin does.
That blend of tension and anticipation.
Yeah, we've got it.
It's for your eyes alone, darling.
For every one glow coin remaining, increase. We'll do this. We'll do whatever the memory camera is. That actually looks good.
Filled to the brim. You'll need this, darling.
So, and I think this is the last one.
The sound of even luck yielding to you.
I don't even know what these coins do.
That blend of tension and anticipation. That blend of tension and anticipation. That blend of tension and anticipation.
What do you make sure to point?
That blend of tension filled to the brim.
What are you talking here?
What a perfect chance.
I'm just gonna fill this up.
That blend of tension and anticipation. That blend of tension and anticipation. That blend of tension and anticipation. That blend of tension and anticipation.
Oh, whoopsies. Hang on a sec. Yes, B-Rad is mine. And you can tag me.
That blend of tension and anticipation. That blend of tension and anticipation.
So I was actually scrolled on my thing, so I didn't even see that, what you were saying. So is it in? Oh, you did So if you're gonna pop anything in, I would recommend popping it in here. Okay. Insufficient glow coins, so I just gotta wait until she knocks them out.
Of tension and anticipation.
Shake it, baby, shake it. I literally can't do anything right now. Oh wait, I got this. Here.
You'll need this, darling.
Doesn't actually do a whole lot though. I don't even know what this is for. Do I just wait here until... There we go, give it a shake.
Handling it so roughly stirs certain memories.
Handling it so roughly.
This devotion is for your eyes
So,
alone,
and honestly,
darling.
I think I'm done. I think I only need to do 4 of these.
Shall we make
So,